Hey guys, it's DeElla. If we haven't met, I am a watercolor and mixed media artist in Cumming, Georgia. And on my channel, I do a lot of tutorials about the practice of watercolors. But I think that my most crucial thing to talk about, the biggest, most important thing that I can talk about is mindset. Because as an artist and as someone who has gone from being completely out of tune with my creative self, being someone that was afraid to even buy art supplies, let alone use them, was willing to paint on my walls in my house before I would, um, you know, get a canvas. I was so scared of being a creative person because it wasn't practical. I couldn't possibly ever make money doing it. It wasn't how I could provide for my family. It wasn't what I needed to do to move kind of up in the world. Um, I am aware that we all come from different places and we all are on a different path, a different journey. And I didn't really even have art supplies until I was in my 30s. So you have to understand that it's okay wherever you are, wherever you're starting. It's okay. But we can take control of what's in here. And what's in here is way more important than any skill that we can learn with art supplies, right? Whether it's watercolor or acrylics or oils or sculpture or whatever it is, the skill is actually the easier part to manage because you're just going to learn all the time. But you can't learn if you're telling yourself yucky stuff in your head and you're not letting yourself like have the opportunity to even try. So, I wanted to talk a little bit today about one of my favorite tools in my toolbox for my own personal mindset. And that's The Artist's Way. And this is my well loved copy. And The Artist's Way is a book written by Julia Cameron. And I read the book, I put it away, I didn't really do anything with the book. And this is a book that is a workbook. You have to actually do the things in order for it to make a difference in your life. And so I have been, for the last couple of years, religiously doing the exercises in this book on a daily basis. But the one that I want to talk about today, and I think it's really important for my own personal mindset and growth, is journaling. And Julia Cameron talks about journaling in a very specific way. She wants you to write morning pages. And I do this every morning, and it really does help. And I am a big fan. So it works. It really, really works. But it's sitting down first thing in the morning and longhand writing out 3 pages of whatever crap is in your head. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. You can say this is bullshit for 3 pages in a row and it will still help. I promise. And I was very skeptical about this. I am a very pragmatic and practical person. And some of this woo woo stuff, like, I'm like, that's never going to work out. That's not going to be a thing. But what I love about this exercise of journaling on a daily basis, and I have my journal sitting right back here, and I write in it every morning. Um, it helps to clear out the clutter in my head and to organize my thoughts and to figure out what's stressing me out. I don't know about y'all, but when I sleep, my brain keeps working on things. A lot of times I will wake up with solutions or ideas that I didn't have the day before. And if I capture them right away in my morning pages, it's amazing because then I have an actionable plan. The thing that I also find my journal really, really helpful for, I have this out with me pretty much all the time in my studio. And I will just quickly jot down an inspiration or make a quick sketch or whatever. It's all my thoughts and ideas in one spot, and I don't have to store them all on like in here and trying to um, sort through them whenever I need to do something. So the book is The Artist's Way. It's by Julia Cameron. I highly recommend that you get a copy if you haven't had one yet, or ask for it, on your birthday or Christmas list or whatever. Um, it's been life changing for me to do these exercises, but the morning pages and journaling in general is such a boost and a help for my mindset. I highly recommend it. You don't have to, but if you're feeling a little stuck, you just might try it. All right, I will talk to you next week about some more mindset stuff, and check out some of the other videos that I have on techniques and watercolor skills.